Hi, it's Andy from Pure Yorkshire Honey. We've got really angry bees. Here's a clip to see how angry they actually are. So, this is one reason why I'm requeening. All over me. Just going bonkers. So what we're planning with this hive, we're going to requeen this hive because it's just too aggressive. It's just something we don't really want. And we're going to use one of Black Mountain's Buckfast UK mated queens. We're going to go through the whole process in one long video, from making the hive queenless to going through and checking queen cells, to introducing the queen in the cage, then releasing the queen, and then going back a week to 10 days later to see if you've actually got eggs and you've got a laying queen. So keep posted, watch the video to the end. I'm not going to give you any clues to whether it's successful or not. I am still standing out the way of this hive because it will still tag me. But please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out, and let's get to it. This is the top super. There is a lot of bees in here, don't get me wrong. They are proving to be quite the prolific foragers, but it's just a temperament. You know, you've got to be comfortable with what you're dealing with, and obviously if you're close to neighbours and stuff like that, you don't really want your bees being overly aggressive and defensive. So we'll be putting another super on top of these just to give them a bit of room. But our main aim today is introduce this new queen. See if we can get this crown board off. Actually, I won't take the crown board off. We'll get the super off and get in straight to the brood box. So here we go, just taking the super off, not even taking the queen excluder off yet. And it's just starting to come up to me. I don't know if you can hear it, but once we start getting this off, yeah, bees trying to sting the camera. Don't like you guys, apparently. Just try and be as nice as slowly as possible. But yeah, all over us. And it's quite a nice sunny day, so you'd like to say a lot of the foraging bees are out. But yeah, straight on me. Right, let's quickly get through this, check for any queen cells, and I'll come right back. Get the new queen wedged in between 2 frames of brood and close it up. They're just going bonkers. I don't even know if you can hear me. Just there's a queen cell there. Just take it out completely. Queen cell there. Take it out completely. There's no egg in there. It's in there. Nothing in there. Turn it over. Nothing in there. Next frame. You can see these emergency cells, one there, 3 at the bottom. Just got to get them right out. I've shaken all the bees off the frame so we can see what's happening. Got to get all these queen cells off. There's even another one there. Got to be really vigilant when you're wanting to introduce a new queen. Got to make sure you've definitely got no queen cells. Shut this frame off, no eggs or anything, but a lovely pollen frame. These bees are just going bonkers. Right, I'm going to get this opened up with. So, this is one reason why I'm requeening. All over me. Just going bonkers. Stinging the camera. Trying to sting my face. It's just not nice. We are in June, but these guys have been aggressive the moment since I've got them, really. They have suspected. So, hence why we're going to be requeening. There's our queen there. Not the best looking behaviour, but we'll get them wedged in between these 2 frames of brood here, and hopefully we should be good. Right, that's her wedged in, just in between 2 frames of brood. Quite important, 2 frames of brood, one is emerging, one is a small amount of brood in, and we'll come back in a couple of days time, 48 hours time, release the tab which releases the access to fondant, and hopefully we'll get a good introduction. This is a good test of introducing, especially to an angry colony, so it really good if this goes well, and then all you guys can obviously take on board by watching this video how I did the process. As you can see, they're quite inquisitive. You sort of know there's a queen in there. To be fair, I've got that many bees around my head, I can't really figure out if it's good behaviour or bad behaviour. Be a lot easier to see when I play it back. And that's the difference after the inspection. All out, wondering what's going on. Attack pheromone everywhere. So we've got these put back together now. I've put another super on top as well, just to give, well, put it actually underneath the super that was already on, because that one is so heavy. But I want to leave it on at the minute because we are in June. I do believe in leaving quite a bit of honey with the bees, especially when it comes to tough times. They foraged it and I'll just take off any surplus. So that's then put back together now. Come back in 48 hours time, release that tab, and I really hope we have a good introduction. I'm doing it as per what Lawrence says on Black Mountain Honey, and it'll be fantastic if it works, and obviously hopefully the genetics will come through in 2 to 3 months time. So we still will have the foraging force, but hopefully we'll get less and less aggressive bees. Documenting it through video is a great way of seeing the improvement. So right, I'm going to call it a day, wrap this video up and leave these guys to it. Just as this colony that we put the new queen in the queen cage, it's been a couple of days now, so we're going to go back into it, release the tab, just maybe double check there's no queen cells in there. You can see by the behaviour it's a little bit better than what it was when we initially first put her in. Be sort of like inquisitive, so we'll just get her out, make sure there's no queen cells in, and then just open the tab up. So it's just gone back through the frames, just double check that there's no miraculous queen cells that are made in a couple of days that I have got to back ago. Everything seems all alright. She's in there, they're being quite curious, but I'd say that's quite a friendly sort of reaction. Just flip her over. See, queen in there, queen in there, yellow marked queen, that's UK mated, on Black Mountain Honey. So we'll release the tab on the fondant end, and we'll just put her back in between these two brood frames, just leave them to it. That's it. So that's the tab released. You can see the queen in there, yellow mark. Just open that tab up, pop them in now, wedge it between those two frames of brood, and just leave it now in 7 to 8 days. We're back at the hive that we requeened with Black Mountain Honey UK Buckfast mated queen. So it's been just over a week. I did it last Saturday. I released the tab of the cage. So you sort of leave them for a week. Don't really want to go in just in case you can upset it all. So it's actually Sunday now, so it's just been over a week. So hopefully we'll go in and hopefully they accepted the queen and she started to lay eggs. So we'll go in and have a quick look. So I just took the queen excluder off. You can see that's where the cage is. It's still a little bit agitated, they're quite up in my face. So we'll just have a look, get this cage out, make sure she's been released properly, and hopefully we'll have a look through and we'll be able to see her. So you can see the cage there, she's been released, and we do have some eggs in there, which is good. They have sort of made some queen cups. I'll check there, make sure there's no eggs in there. If there is, might just have to double check and make sure I get a good visual on the queen. It's laid up quite well into these frames. Some good eggs, I'm not sure if you can see them on camera, but we've got a good full frame of eggs and some early stages of larvae in there. So she's laying up really well, and I really hope this has gone well and she's still there, because this will just completely change the temperament of this hive. And there she is, the golden delight, great big queen. been successfully introduced. I'm really pleased with that. She's laying up well, and hopefully this hive will just transform over the next few months. Right, that's all I need to see. I'm going to pop everything back together and just leave these guys to it. They're not going to swarm. They've got plenty of space, plenty of fresh foundation in here, so we'll just leave her to bring it all on. I'm really pleased with that. Successful introduction and a lovely queen, lovely Buckfast queen. Right, let's get it all back together. So what a relief that was successful. I must admit, I had my doubts because of the colony, how strong it was, how aggressive it was. I didn't have a lot of brood, to be honest, and I thought if that could have been my downfall. I didn't have a lot of brood that was emerging. A lot of it had emerged the week I made it actually queenless. So I was a little bit apprehensive, but as soon as I saw eggs, I thought great. Then I saw the queen cells, I thought I have seen it before where queens get introduced, they lay a few eggs and then they get killed and then they make a queen cell off their eggs. So it's good that we saw her. She's laying, she's accepted, and I'm just going to leave it a week, maybe a couple of weeks before I go in again. Hopefully we've got a good amount of capped brood. Again, appreciate you watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe and hit the bell for any notifications of new videos coming up. Any comments, stick them below and I'll get to you as soon as I can. Thanks for watching again. See you in the next one. Bye bye.